Hey guys, happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and today I am welcoming you again to 30 Days of Begonia. Today is day 28. Yay! Today is day 28 of 30 Days of Begonia, and I have two begonia to share with you for today because if I'm not mistaken, I have four more. So I'm just breaking it up into two for each of these last 3 days. Right? Okay. I hope I'm not missing anything. Okay, so for today, I have one small and one large. The first one I'm going to show you is my phoe's cleo. Here she is. And I wanted to share this one with you, especially because this is a propagation. This is a plant that was propagated from this one leaf, and this leaf was shared with me, and now she has all of these babies. Isn't she gorgeous? She is gorgeous. I love this plant so much. I mean, the mama leaf is still doing so well. That's not something that always happens when you are propagating a rhizomatic leaf. Sometimes the mama leaf will go down, but then it'll get the babies out, and so you're just happy about that. But this leaf is doing so well, and so I'm leaving her on. And look at how beautifully patterned her babies are. The margins are so very full. Now this one is definitely one that likes a lot of light. I did notice that about this one. When I had it in lower light, it didn't, the plants, because I had a number of these leaves, and the plants that were in lower light didn't grow as quickly. This one was in a lot of light, and then I had two more that were in a lot of light. Those were gifted to other people, but they all grew very, very quickly. The ones that were in more subdued light, I had to try to play it by ear just to see exactly how things would happen, and they definitely didn't grow as quickly. The new batch of flowers, or not flowers, they look like flowers, but they're not flowers. The new batch of leaves are very, very small, whereas these are a lot more mature and further along. Ooh, I love this. I love this so much. That's just so pretty. Now I do notice that she's growing in moss for the most part. I will have to eventually change her out, but that's not going to happen right now. I don't know how I'm going to get her out of this moss. But down here I see that she has one leaf right there that is actually underneath in the moss growing. I'll try to separate that out eventually, but wow, she's beautiful. I just love this plant so much. Okay, so that is the first one, my phoe's cleo. Next, I have this beautiful vining begonia. This is nicknamed the watermelon begonia, but the technical name for this is the pellionia repens. Now for this one, I am not sure if this is a true begonia or if its nickname is watermelon begonia because it has watermelon begonia-like traits. Because I know that strawberry begonias are not actually begonias, but this one right here has all of the traits of a begonia from the stems. If you look at the stems, very begonia-like stems, and the flowers on this are very begonia. So this very well may be a begonia, but I'm not really sure. If you have any information on that, I would love it if you could help me with that, because this plant is so gorgeous. And she seems to be a very, very fast grower. I do not have her in any kind of particular high humidity. My living room does not have high humidity. It's sitting in a south-facing window right behind me. That right there is Eden back there. And so this is my south-facing window. So she's getting a ton of light, but not very much on the humidity side. She does dry out very, very quickly, but it's a pretty big plant, so that is expected. And I did try to propagate her, and I was successful in propagating her. At first, she got all wilty. I had her in water, and she got all wilty, but then she perked up, and she's fine. But yeah, I love this one. Look at all of the new leaves coming in on her in here. Aren't they beautiful? And then you have some down here that are pretty dark. I just love this plant so much. The vines are so strong and they snap very easily. So she may be one. I think I want to give her a chance at just growing long, but I may have to keep her cut if her vines snap really easily. But anyway, I love her. This is a watermelon begonia or a vining begonia, but it is, the technical name for it is a pellionia repens. And I believe that's an entirely different genus of plant. So I'm just not sure about that. I started doing some research on it, but I didn't find anything conclusive. We'll see, right? But she's beautiful. I love her so much. She is so easy. Even when she needs some watering, you just find that her leaves are just not as stiff. Like right now, these things are just standing out. I watered her yesterday, either yesterday or the day before yesterday, and I just bottom watered her, let her sit in the water, soak up as much as she wanted, and then I took her out, and she is very, very happy. She's not overly wet at all because, again, she is very thirsty. If you look at her stems are pretty juicy. Those are some pretty juicy stems, and they look like they're filled with moisture. Almost succulent-like. So she's beautiful. Very, very beautiful, if I do say so myself. Even though I'm your mama, I can say you're beautiful because you are God's creation. I love her. Okay, and I'm going to show you one more non-begonia begonia. I haven't shared my Grammy in such a long time. I wanted to show you how big she is now. Look how cute she is. Say hello. Do you remember when I was all brown? When she was so tiny, she was just brown. But now she's feisty as anything you can possibly imagine. But she is gorgeous. And she loves her meals. Right, baby? Right, baby? See, and I have on my princess dress that I love. See, she's putting her and her toenails are painted, by the way. My daughter bought her toenail polish for cats. Unbelievable. Yes, you can look at her clothes, look at her necklace, and you can tell. Now that's a cat that gets whatever she wants, and so she's very, very feisty, and she is. She's super feisty. But she's so cute. Right, baby? Not interested? Thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you tomorrow for 29 days. Bye, guys.